this? What the heck is up with this game? Are those paintings or windows? Jeez, game designers, make up your minds. What is this bullshit? 2 cats? Why not 3? Jeez, what were they thinking? Jeez, walking chairs? What's he in a hurry for? To get sit on? This game's the ass dicks. Covered in chocolate feces. What is this? Some kind of angel? I don't want religion in my game. Jeez, you open up a locked treasure chest to get a key. Isn't that ass backwards? What's the deal with these wall grenades? You'd think they'd explode a little bit bigger. Come on, game designers, get with it. This game's a bunch of poopy ass strippings covered in semen. I've never experienced such assetry in my life. Well, except maybe after I took that long diarrhea dump when I ate IHOP. This game sucks so much. Who designed it? Satan? This game has nothing to do with Disney, except that it sucks. It reminds me of a pile of diarrhea and dick farts. Covered in cheesy vomit. And gorilla poop. What a bunch of poopy anus farts covered in dick waffles. Being poured all over a fat girl's titties. I ate chili today just so I could take a shit that's better than this game. I put it on my mother's face, and she liked it better than this game. I dug up a grave because I hear that you take a shit when you die. Probably better than this game. I pissed a cactus out my dick. What a bunch of ass strippings. Kooky.
Oh, I need to breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Hold on. Hold on.
The only thing this game reminds me of is the massive shit I took. This game sucks better than a dick farting on a vagina.
This is maybe the most mature episode of Game Grumps that's ever happened. Bye!
Okay. Is he crying? I think he's crying. Oh yeah, he's crying. I cannot thank you enough, Carrot. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much.
He's crying through his goggles.
I guess. He's just like pooling tears in his goggles. And every five eye wipes, he opens them and dumps them out and then puts them right back on. I can't wait till I get out of the base game and not every cutscene is voiceless. Custrom Sentry. I like how they're like, we've never been there. We don't. What are you looking at us for? Haha. That is no shrew. What is that? That thing has like. Look at this thing's face.
I wish I could.
I don't know why I'm hung up on this. Jamie, look at his face. He's all nose. He's all big sneezer.
How rude.
He's just a giant...
Like a platypus.
Not even that. A platypus has a beak. He just has a big fat nose. Ben, you remember that one tiny guy in the forest in Berserk who's just sort of staring at them? And he's got the big nose? He looks like that guy. There's 2 long-form arcs we need to do for the channel, Ben. There's the one we gotta do for, Yakuza. And there's the one we gotta do for, the Final Fantasy games. Starting at 1. We'll have fun, because that NES Classic you gave me all those years ago, the only stuff I played on it was Mega Man 2 and the original Final Fantasy. Original Final Fantasy is really fun. My exposure to Ninja Turtles is appallingly limited. It extends only to the 2003 to 2007 show, and then it also only extends to, like, 2 of the comics. So I'm not a good... What do you mean?
For shame.
I have nothing but respect for the brand, for the most part. I think there's some, like, bad parts of it. For example, it seems to have had 2 flop TV shows in a row, which I feel sorry for them about. But hey, you get what you can get, I guess. I just realized the other Vieira in my run, the female Vieira who looks like Makima, is a sage.
Wait, the one who followed us?
No, the one who's she looks like Makima, is what I'm saying, because she's got red hair and red ears. That'd be really horrifying if it was the same one, and I'd be genuinely scared. I was unable to receive company seals. What? Boo.
That means you've maxed out.
Is that a good thing?
Yes. Quite.
My mom is very bad at, awkwardness when it comes to, like, relationship-related stuff. She very obviously sees me paired with this one girl, and it has been a ongoing development for a while now. And she let up a bit when I was in a relationship with someone else, thank goodness. But she jumped right back on it a few months after me and the other one split. And it's very frustrating. Because I'm like, Mom, can you not, why? Why did you say this? Like I was saying, I do know this girl. And this girl is... The reason I know this girl is because she's related to a friend of mine that I know at our church. And my mom is friends with her mom. And I only know my mom wants me paired with her because she keeps asking me questions about her. Like, by name. When, I don't know, she has no business knowing I even was in the same time zone as her. The other day, I had a very specific conversation with her and her mom while I was at my friend's house. Okay, so my friend is the guy, the brother, the son, that's who I'm friends with. And his sister, her daughter, my mom's weirdly chosen mate, is that I'm trying to be indirect here. I'm sorry. I'm dancing around it. But anyways, I had a very specific conversation. It was brief and it was about stuff. And so I just it was no big deal, right? I didn't think anything of it. I come home, my mom was like, "So, name is doing this, huh?" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Name is doing this, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah? Did her mom talk to you about it earlier this week or something?" "No." That was all she said. "No." I know that event in isolation doesn't sound like much, but when it's like the 9th time in like a month.
Knife time?
9th time in like a month.
Knife time. I'm gonna stab you.
I like how, because it's an MMO, and the enemies just sort of have to wander, I'm not being immediately jumped for just casually walking into enemy territory. Because, like, in any other game, if you did this, like, Final Fantasy 16, if you did this, every enemy within, like, a 500-mile radius would come, like, aggroing in immediately.
Heck yeah.
Meanwhile, everything here is just like, "Oh yes, I'm over here having my picnic." There's a bunny man riding a 7-foot Thunderbird just casually walking by me. This is normal.
Please kill me.
It's normal.
Really, I want to die.
Did I ever tell you I saw him, Jamie?
No.
I was on the LA City tour with my mom and her exchange students, and we just saw him walking down the street in Beverly Hills. He was just walking down the street in Beverly Hills. We were on a tour bus, so we couldn't, like, stop for selfies or anything, but it was cool.
You ever think that people famous like that don't actually enjoy that?
What, like the rich lifestyle?
The lifestyle where everybody's treating you like, I don't know, an object. Like, oh, look at him, let's take his picture. Can I get your autograph too? Thanks. I can imagine that gets tired after a while.
Oh, I totally understand what you're saying. Yes, I guarantee you, there's celebrities out there who guaranteed feel that way. I saw this really anger-inducing video of Mark Hamill, where he was in his car, and they were like shoving crap in his face, going, Mark, sign it, Mark. And then the guy who was like compiling all the recordings put a bunch of screenshots of their stuff that's immediately available on eBay with the video cited as proof. What the heck are these things? If I'm ever in like a club or something, and like I see one of my celebrity crushes and I decide I'm gonna try to make a move, I'm gonna pretend I have no idea who they are. That's gonna be my toxic trait. And then 8 years later, when we're happily married, expecting our second kid, I'll just casually bring up the fact that I totally knew who they were. And it'll be too late for them to run. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll?
You know, business, pleasure, mostly business.
Speak for yourself. I'm here for mostly pleasure. I'm trying to stab them Garlemalds and a Vieira, if you catch what I'm saying. I've officially reached the point where I need over 1 million experience points to level up. You'll come up on some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back to the command tower. If you listen closely, you might be, as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Okay, so I go listen to a crap pipe, and I might hear the captain talking about where my friends are kept. Gotcha.
God damn it! Shit ass!
More work!
Just wait. This is perfection. But yeah, this is the guy who made the track. He commented on it. He said, when I was arranging this track, I didn't want to go doom gloom metal, knowing how eclectic the Final Fantasy fans were. I wanted a chorus that said chocobo over and over again, because it's a fun word, and who doesn't want to imagine riding a chocobo? Due to my history of me loving Final Fantasy since the PS1, I was honored to have got this gig. When this song came out, this may have been the actual video I found shortly after the reveal. It was a pre-release before the actual game. The negativity was overbearing. It seemed to be a complete fail. My ego took a huge hit. I did my best to move on. Being a gamer myself and getting a job like this made it super personal for me. 10 years later, I see this vid in my feed and decide to take a look and find there's a lot more likes than dislikes. People are commenting in a positive manner. Some are exclaiming that it's amazing or it's made their day. What a fantastic feeling almost a decade later. I feel like I want to share this point. Whether you swing a hammer or write music, do your thing. You will respect yourself for it. When people claim you've ruined something, write articles bashing you, upload videos mocking you, it could mean you're on the right path. Take chances or risk being normal. Let's ride.
Heck yeah.
I just cannot stress enough.
enough.
I cannot stress enough how amazing it is that the first lyrics are gas him up with the greens and let him go. When we go to like zoos or farms and then we like interact with either emus or ostriches, they're surprisingly not violent. Like the worst that I ever had, the worst.
Attitude problem.
The worst I ever saw was an ostrich knocked my hat off because it thought I was like... It thought that the hat was my face and that I was like sticking my chin up at him in like a challenge. So it swatted my hat off and then it went, oh no, that was a hat, and then it left me alone for the rest of the day.
Say, oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, bye.
I like to think that for the first few seconds he was like, oh my god, I just decapitated it. Oh, wait.
Oh my god, I scalped it.
They're putting me down today. Oh, wait. See, now imagine if there was like an assassination mechanic, Ben. I was just like,
Like that would
throws
ever happen.
throws my arm around his neck, and I'm just going shh, 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 shh.
Hang tight, spider monkey.
Ew, no. I should kick you out of the voice chat and ban you from the Discord for that. How dare you?
I have that in my head from Laser Collection, to be fair.
I don't care. That's not an excuse. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. They get breaks? I thought they were at war. You're in the middle of, like, the Eorzean equivalent of, like, D-Day. You're getting, like, shot at from both sides. You're just like, hey, Sergeant! Sergeant! You put both hands on the side of his head, on the sides of his head. You pull him really close and you go, did you punch out for lunch today? Did you take your 30? Ah, okay, so I get some dyes out of it. Coral pink, adamantus green, or ratano blue. I'm gonna get coral pink, because that sounds like it would go...
Mantis green.
Nah, I grabbed coral pink, man. I'm all about them salmon egg shades.
Truly, truly, bind denial doesn't even scratch the surface.